One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm... And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to start. On the move from inside is 5. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. The Hoosiers offense is on the field for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. So Minnesota's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Power football with the run. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hemby. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space, it's Black. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory. territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now.
There he goes! They didn't handle the rigors of a Big Ten schedule very well a season ago, and hoping that they've learned some lessons they can use this year.
I think the coaching staff also thinks, Reese, that they're a more mature team. They have better leadership in the locker room, and David, they're hoping that that's going to show up week in, week out in what's going to be a brutal Big Ten schedule.
Brutal, and listen, you're hoping also they got something in their neck, right? Like, you're hoping they want some payback, right? Because that should have left a really bad taste in your mouth a year ago, and you should be ready to get that out, and you should be ready to extract some revenge. So let's see if this team comes out with a chip on their shoulder.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone call. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Becker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It'll be a draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Fires it incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The hand to the running back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big...
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Great place to start for this offense. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick handoff. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Golden Gophers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to pick up a first down. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Gives it to the back on the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give is to Taylor. Runs through the tackle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The goal Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. It is perfect. Final minute of play. Guys, it's all tied up. Stage is set for some serious trouble.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple of seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They try to pop a run on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. He wants it all. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.